Hey guys, it's me, I'm back, and I haven't made a video in a while, which is surprise, we're all super surprised. So first, what I want to talk about is I made this channel and I called it Into Foreign Lands because I was gonna make travel videos about traveling. But you know, I think we all just need to like come together for a moment and admit that I'm not making travel videos. That I'm never gonna make travel videos, that I don't want to make travel videos, and I don't have the capacity to make travel videos. So this is no longer a travel video channel. So I'm changing the name, and I'm just gonna call it Megan Checkers, because that's my name for myself that I did not invent. So sorry if you came here because you were like, oh my gosh, Into Foreign Lands, I really want to see some travel stories, but you know, it's not travel stories, it's whatever I want it to be. So this is my channel where I talk about whatever I want to talk about, and it's called Megan Checkers now, and that's what's happening. All right, now we got that out of the way. I have a little bit of a confession to make, and that is that once again, I'm unemployed. Or rather, underemployed, because I like kinda have stuff to do, but like not really. And I'm looking for another full-time job. And since this is the third time in 5 years that I've quit one job before finding a new one, thus rendering myself unemployed, I thought I would make a little guide for you all on how to survive funemployment. Just as like a trigger warning for some of y'all, things are about to get a little bit dark. So if like depression and existential crises and things like that make you uncomfortable, it's probably time to turn off the video. The first step to surviving unemployment is you must accept that soul-crushing despair and existential crises are they're part of it. You're gonna lose some sleep as the days of your unemployment stretch into weeks and months and months and months of funemployment. You'll feel your confidence, your self-assurance slowly slipping away from you. You'll begin to question your skill set. You'll wonder about the choices that brought you to this moment, and you'll question your validity as a human being. This is all just kind of part of it. So, the sooner that you accept that like it's just gonna happen. It might only happen once, it might happen every single day, who knows, that's all up to you. But it's gonna happen because in our modern, wonderful society, your self-worth is determined by your job and your ability to make money. So, just be ready for that. And once you've accepted the soul-crushing disappointment of unemployment, it's time for step 2, which is move in with your mom. Because nothing helps existential crises more than having an overbearing mother there to reinforce how much of a worthless piece of garbage you are now that you don't have a job. And also at mom's house, you don't have to pay rent and you can probably get some free food. So yeah, move in with your mom. Number 3, maintain your side hustle. Your side hustle is the extra job that pretty much every millennial has that allows them to subsidize their avocado toast habit after they've used their regular salary to pay off their student loan debt and all the other bills that they have. So once you've lost that salary and you still need to pay off your student loan debt, you should probably maintain your side hustle so that you've got a little bit of income coming in. And it also will give you a sense of purpose that you can cling to while you drown in self-doubt and existential crisis. Number 4 is my favorite part of funemployment and the one that I always go back to every single time this happens to me, and that is get a revenge body. So when you're unemployed, you're gonna have like a ton of extra time, just so much extra time. And you could spend that extra time watching TV and catching up on all the silly TV shows because this is the golden age of television. Or you could do something more useful with your time and go outside. But seriously though, use your time and go outside and go for a run. Drive for hours to go for a hike. Get a bicycle, go for bike rides. Go to the gym, pick up heavy things and put them back down. Whatever you do, just do it a lot because you have a ton of extra time. So you might as well just work out all the time and then get really super fit so that all your ex-coworkers and also your ex-girlfriend can look at you and be like, oh damn girl. And you'll be like, yeah, I'm unemployed. But when the novelty of going to the gym all day wears off and then you cut down to just 3-hour gym sessions and then you've still got 8 more hours of your day to fill with just job hunting. You could use that to do number 5, which is develop new hobbies. Now that you're unemployed and you don't have a full-time job, you've got plenty of time to do the stuff that you didn't have time to do when you had the full-time job. These things are called hobbies, and they're not something that everybody has time for, so you might be wondering, what else am I interested in other than my job? Painting. take up painting or like origami or something, or I don't know, fishing. Like whatever it is that you were like, oh, I really want to do that, but I just don't have any time. Well, now you do. Now you have tons of time. So like, for example, in the last month or two that I've been home and looking for a job, I have started a novel, I have learned how to bake ciabatta bread, and I've started homebrewing kombucha, which is like a surprisingly complicated process. Like this bottle has taken me, I think like 5 weeks to make, and it's still got like 2 or 3 days before I'm supposed to drink it. And I'm not even 100% certain that it's not toxic. So if I'm dead in a week, it's because I homebrewed kombucha. Step number 7 to surviving fun employment is to embrace minimalism, because you're poor now. So stop buying so much shit. And then the last part, the last one, I'm like, let's like all the like jokes about like crushing despair aside. Number 8 is just like enjoy it, because pretty soon you're gonna have another full-time job. You're already applying for jobs, you're already interviewing, you're already sending out your resume. So before you know it, someone's gonna hire you. Hopefully it'll be for a job you're actually interested in, but it might not be. It might be for a garbage job, and that's just the way the world works. So right now, you have tons of free time to do whatever you want. So, you know, take a step back from the soul-crushing despair and the like ever-present threat of depression, and enjoy your free time and enjoy the fact that you have some time to be yourself. Quick caveat, I realize that this video is not at all helpful for people who have mortgages, families, children, commitments, real lives that are committed to the real world. Obviously, I don't have any of that because I've spent the last 5 years living abroad, pretending like I'm not a member of society. So, yeah, sorry. All right, that's all for me this week. I hope you liked that. It was just sort of like a little rant that I came up with, and it happened. So, there you go. If you liked it, I guess you could give it a thumbs up, or you could subscribe to my random YouTube channel where I talk about whatever it is that I'm thinking about right now. So, subscribe! And if you didn't like the video, then bye, Felicia.